What's up guys, how's it going? My name is ShadyRiku and welcome to my power up, defense up and AP up guide for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Now although these can be synthesized, there are a limited number found inside chests scattered throughout the game. Unfortunately there's no way of knowing which of these you've already collected, so to make it easier I'm going to organize them by world, and as usual everything will be timestamped in the description. So without further ado, let's jump on into it. Go to the little cafe in Traverse Town's first district and use Blizzard to extinguish all 4 candles. Once you've done that, the little chest on top of the ledge will now open, giving you your first defense up. Outside the mystical house, in front of the large crates, there will be a yellow trinity mark. Once you activate it, you'll get access to a chest containing your first AP up. For posting 9 postcards, you will receive your second AP up, and for all 10 postcards, you will get your second defense up. If you want to find out the locations of the postcards, click a link in the description or at the end of the video to take you to my postcard guide. Go to Wonderland's Lotus Forest and use the mushrooms to hop up to the lily pads. Jump across the large bush platforms to access the bazaar room. Now your third defense up is located inside the bazaar room, but in order to open it you need to defeat all the enemies, so go ahead and do that first. Once you've done that, go over to the torch on the left hand side and hit triangle to light it. After you've done that, the lion mask will spit out a chest containing the defense up. Go to the Deep Jungles tunnel where you have access to the minigame Jungle Slider. There are 5 courses in total, each of which contain 10 fruit which must be collected for you to receive your reward. Once you get to the second course, Splash Tunnel, and have collected all 20 fruit up until that point, you will receive your third AP up. On your third course, Jade Spiral, collect all 30 fruit up until that point and you will receive your fourth defense up. On your 5th and final course, the Shadow Cavern, collect all 50 fruit and you will receive your first power up. Go to AGRABAH's storage room and activate the green trinity in the middle of the room and you will knock down a chest containing your 4th AP up. Go to the Cave of Wonders treasure room and located on top of the fireplace inside the little green chest will be your 5th defense up. In Halloween Town's Guillotine Square, you can use high jump to access an upper platform near the lab entrance, which will contain a chest with your second power up. Go to Halloween Town's bridge and located on the right hand side on a little platform will be a chest containing your 6th defense up. You can either do a very well timed high jump, or to make it a lot easier, just come back once you learn glide. There are 6 stat boosting items in Neverland's clock tower, but before we get there I want to explain how it actually works. Now in Neverland's clock tower there are little doors which open during different times depending on how long you've played the game for, and I'm quickly going to explain how this works. So when you pause the game you will have a play time. For example, I've played here for 27 hours. Now if you think of it like a clock, that means that my game is at 3 o'clock because at 24 is 12 o'clock. So depending on what time is shown in your game, there will be a different door open. Hopefully I explained that well enough, but I'm going to post up a list of all the times that correspond with the different doors, which will be on screen now. As you can see, there are only 12 doors in total that you can actually get access to, and 6 of these contain a stat boosting item. So with this in mind, if you go to the clock tower at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, you will receive power-ups. At 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, you will get AP ups. And at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, you will receive defense ups. Your 9th defense up is located in Hollow Bastion's Rising Falls. It's inside the little chest in an underground cave near where you met Riku for the first time in Hollow Bastion. Keep in mind that the bubble that allows you to access this cave is only available during your second visit to Hollow Bastion. Go to Hollow Bastion's library and located on top of the bookshelf will be a little spinning table. Go ahead and spin that a couple times until it lands on a little green chest, which will contain your 7th AP up. Go to Hollow Bastion's entrance hall for your 8th AP up, which is located on top of a ledge near the lift stop. At the end of the world's first area, the gate to the dark, there will be a little green chest. Open that up and you'll be transported to an area with a bunch of Heartless. Once you defeat all of them, you'll be transported back to the gate to the dark with an AP up. Your 10th AP up is also at the end of the world in the Atlantica section. Just defeat all the enemies and then you'll be able to open the chest. Now there are a few bonus ones located inside the 100 Acre Wood, and luckily they're all in the same area, accessed after you return your 4th torn page. Again, if you need to know where the torn pages are, down in the description and at the end of the video I will link you to my torn pages guide. So after you complete the honeypot minigame, you'll get access to a little tree. Jump inside the little tree and there will be a chest inside there containing your 11th AP up. Now there are 5 rare nuts hidden throughout this area. You can only collect one at a time, but once you deliver them back to Owl, he will give you a reward. 3 of these rewards are stat boosting items, but while you're here you might as well collect them all, so I'm going to show you where they're all located. For your first one, go to the right hand side of the area and there'll be a little tree stump sticking out from the ground. Go ahead and step on that, and that will activate a surge of water, and that will push up the tree stump on the opposite side of the log, and this will give you access to your first rare nut. For your second rare nut, go ahead and talk to Tigger and then he will go back to the seesaw. Now that it's back in operation, jump onto it and select Tigger. He will fire you on top of a tree branch, then just do a couple of well-timed jumps and you should see the rare nut located on top of a leafy platform. Your 3rd and 4th rare nut are located in the same area and are the easiest ones to get. Just jump back on the seesaw, but this time select Rue. Then you'll be sent up to a leafy platform containing 2 rare nuts. However, just like I said before, you can only collect one at a time, so just repeat the step twice. For your 5th and final rare nut, you need to activate the tree stump, this time to your left hand side of the map. And just like before, a surge of water will emerge from the ground, but this time it pushes up the little wooden plank. Just use that to gain access to the last little area containing your final rare nut. So in terms of your stat boosting rewards, your first rare nut will reward you with your final power up. Your second rare nut gives you your final defense up. And your 4th rare nut gives you your final AP up. And that is it guys for my power up, defense up and AP up guide. I know myself that these items can be quite tricky to find, so hopefully this guide helped you. But just before I go, I'd like to say thanks so much for watching. I've been ShadyRiku, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.